All right. Welcome, welcome. Here we are in the next chapter, having just completed the Ryujin questline. For archival purposes, we are streaming at 1080p. It is a 6000 bitrate. And it is currently 5:08 PM on Wednesday, the 20th of September, 2023. And we're just going to jump straight into things. Starting with getting back to our ship and having a chat with Andrea and probably the other people that are on board as well.
Wish to speak to you.
Yes, Andrea wishes to speak with me indeed. Can I...
This
do
is
you
the
have...
end. Interested in your imps?
yeah,
Here,
depends
have a
on what it is. I don't know if he's changed stock. Neuroboost, Neuroboost, Neurocom, Neurocom, Neuroattack. So instigation, diplomacy, intimidation. I mean... diplomacy chance? I don't remember what diplomacy is. I don't know if that's the one that I've got. I feel like maybe I should have one each. Just carry them around with me, you know? Oh yeah, I've got the money for it. That'll be fine. I'll just buy the Mark II of each of them. I don't want to buy 5 of them. No, thank you. No, no, no. 1, 1, 1. Alright,
See ya.
thanks, bud. See ya. Okay. We might not be back in Neon for a little bit. We might go and do one mission and then come straight back here. I don't know.
I know people say it's a scam.
But it's been fun.
I should give it a
A lot of people crowded around over there. But I know we'll be back in Neon at some point. At some point. Especially have a waypoint above our head. Love that. Goodbye. This is when, as I'm leaving, they planted me with a bunch of Aurora. All the guards just tackle me to the ground. Okay. Goodbye for now, Neon. It's been real. Ooh, lightning just struck that then. That was cool. All right, Andrea. Let's have that chat right here in the rain, you and me.
I have been thinking about what we talked about before.
Yes?
The idea of purpose in one's life.
Sure.
You told me that fun was important.
Yes.
I assumed you were joking and dismissed it out of hand.
No.
But, having thought about it, I wonder now if you were right. Or at least if I were too quick to reject the idea.
A little bit.
I have been single-minded in my pursuits. I have always believed the decisions I made were necessary, that there was no other option. I have sacrificed much to be where I am now. And I'm starting to wonder if it has been worth it.
It's okay to have doubts, just don't let them paralyze you.
Doubts have never been something I would consider. I have told you that I am not one to discuss my past. And yet...
We've all done things that we regret.
I would not presume to think we have had similar experiences. I would hope you would do the same.
I'm not saying that to piss you off.
Promised to provide for my family. That meant working with smugglers to procure supplies we could not acquire any other way. I have spent my adult life away from my home, jumping from one planet to the next, living in dangerous conditions, often surrounded by violence.
Yeah. It's clearly taken a toll on you.
It certainly influenced the way I see the universe. I was convinced from the beginning that it was unwise to let anyone get too close. I had, maybe not quite friends, but people I cared about. Yet there was always a distance I could not reach across. I often find other people complicated and confusing. It seemed easier to not become attached, especially when circumstances meant I might never see them again, with no warning.
Yeah, I mean, we're social creatures. Life's better when we're surrounded by others.
Until now, I have disagreed strongly with that idea.
Glad you're coming
But
around.
therein lies my concern. What I am trying to say is that I now wonder whether it has been the right decision to distance myself from others.
Keeping things bottled up isn't a great idea.
Yes, I know. Which is why I am trying to open up about this. I am grateful for your patience and your willingness to listen.
Cool. Awesome. G'day, Vasco. We need to have a chat.
Any adventure you can fly away from. Is that how the saying goes?
Pretty much.
If I can
Sarah.
help you with anything, just say the word.
You wanted to have a chat, Sarah?
Handling those tricky decisions regarding Ryujin must have been difficult. In fact, I'm amazed you were able to deal with them at all. Those types of corporations remind me why I never ventured into business. I can't stand that way of life.
What way of life is that?
The moral ambiguity, the deceit, the avarice. Mega corporations seem to exude a complete disregard for common human decency.
Yeah. I mean, not all corporations are immoral.
I suppose you've proven that point already at Ryujin. After all, based on your recommendation, they've ceased their work on that disturbing neuroamp technology.
What frightens you about it specifically?
You mean other than the fact that it can turn a free-willed human being into a mindless automaton?
Not quite, but yeah.
For you to even ask me that question means you're completely blind to the implications of that horrid device.
No, I'm just curious, making conversation. But I'm happy you approve of my decision.
Why wouldn't I be pleased about your decision? Can you imagine if that technology had fallen into the wrong hands? The awful things you could force people to do. Oh, it's terribly frightening.
Yeah. Yep. What sort of awful things are you specifically talking about, though?
How about making someone forcibly end their own life?
I don't think you can do that.
Worse, pick up a weapon and start shooting at innocent people. Taking
That's not what it's
control
made
of
for.
someone's mind and implanting suggestions is a terrifying prospect of this weapon.
Okay. The negatives do outweigh the positives, don't get me wrong.
Yes, quite. Well, I've certainly taken up enough of your time. Thanks for letting me get that off my mind.
You're more than welcome. Do you know where Barrett is? Barrett. Oh, Barrett. Barrett. Oh. Oh, there
Anything
he
I
is.
can help you with, Captain?
Hey, bud. How you doing?
Neon. You'd think it would be peaceful with all those calm waters and beautiful sunsets.
You'd think so.
But I can't think of any town that's more stressful. Ryujin, Infinity Ltd. And there you were, navigating corporate bureaucracy like a professional.
Yeah. It's easy to handle when you don't need the money.
Humanity went to the stars and explored new worlds. and some still ended up sitting at desks all day long.
Yep.
Not sure if I should laugh or cry. Look, I know Neon is going to be Neon, no matter what any of us do about it. But I'm glad you put a stop to that neural amp tech. Nothing good was going to come from that.
I don't just corporations. Okay. Would have given Ryujin too much power, yeah.
They could control groups, armies. They could have become a military power. I guess we'll find out if we can trust them if you suddenly start coming after all of us, huh?
Girl, I'm gonna get ya.
Ha ha ha. But seriously though, I'm watching you. Anyway, not that I care a ton about the internal politics of some ethically dubious megacorp, but... So, Masako, huh? I mean, between her and Ularu Chen, I get it, but you don't trust her, do you?
Ah, look. I trusted her on Ryujin.
That's the problem. Anyway, you didn't happen to pick up any investment tips while you were in there. Just kidding. I don't even want to know.
Okay. Well, let's have a look. He wants me to talk to all these other people. Okay. So I suppose, since we've had chats with everybody... Let's see if there's a few different ones. These are all neon ones. Mob mentality, that's neon as well. Loose ends is neon as well. Maybe we go...
What can I do for you, Captain?
I don't suppose you want to have a chat, do ya?
I can't believe I get to stand near you, breathing the same air.
Yeah.
Consider me your pack.
See, why is that an outfit that I can take off him? Oh, he just puts his spacesuit on.
Yes, take off.
Okay, no, I'll give you back the outfit, bud. You can have it. There you go, buddy. Do you mind if I ask you a few personal questions, bud?
Of course. I am sworn to tell you the truth and nothing but.
Oh, I was not in any doubt of that. Can you tell me anything about yourself?
Oh, I'm not that interesting. I like coffee, I like tea, and I like worshipping the ground you walk on. Well, you technically don't walk. Angels tend to glide.
Yeah. You're not, like, keen on me, are you? Like, right?
Oh, don't worry. My love for you is completely platonic. Unbreakable? Yes. Unyielding? Absolutely. Romantic? Oh, God, no. I would never sully something so pure with something so ordinary.
Excellent. Good. And I'm pretty sure I've asked you this before, but I'll ask you again. How do you know so much about me?
Well, for one, your triumph on Vectera was all over the news. But I believe that's only the beginning. The first chapter in a 437-book anthology documenting your greatness. It's only a matter of time before they start writing it. I'll be counting the seconds until they do. 1001, 1002.
Okie dokie. Thanks, bud. Haven't got anything to ask now.
Of course. I'm sure you have all the answers already.
Yeah, sure.
That was a good talk. It'll be hard to top it, but you always manage.
Thanks, buddy. Okay. So that wants us to go talk to Sam and pick him up as a companion, which I'm not ready to do just yet. Just for the Vanguard and stuff. This is all neon stuff. That's a power. That's the tree dude in New Atlantis. New Atlantis. Not old New Atlantis. Some of the customers might be planning to roll the UC surplus. Okay, so that's in the well. That's the well. That's hunt down the dude for Galbank. We could do that. No. Untag this one, thank you. Deliver a letter to Hattie in Cydonia. Acquire the power, acquire the power, acquire the power. Gather iron. Let's go acquire the power, I guess. Set the course. Let's go. Let's jump. Oh, fuck! And it's on.
You there. Ryujin will reward you if you take out that ecliptic ship.
Yeah, no, I gotcha.
Please and thank you.
You took out their jet
Nice.
drive.
That ruined their shields.
Thank you, whoever you are. Now, if you could come down with...
If you have any orders, I'm ready to receive.
What the...
Marching orders, food orders, tall orders. Just let me get my strength.
Shut up, buddy. We're a bit busy.
Yep. What do we do now? For starters, how about turning off that tower?
And we're locked in.
What the fuck was that?
Something on your mind? And is it hero work?
Look, just because we had one conversation doesn't mean that you can not shut up forever. Forgot, I can also... Where is it? Here. Intimidation, diplomacy, diplomacy. I think that's the one perk that I've actually got. But now you have committed? Yeah, because I had a conversation with him. He's like, best friends forever? It's like, no. Hold on, in social... Oh, I've got negotiation, not diplomacy. Gotcha. Okay, that's alright. All aboard?
I find the interior of this ship comforting.
Really?
I'll rank you, so
Okay.
technically you're an asshole. So
Look alive. Just in time.
Hello, everybody. How you doing?
We need to talk.
Yep.
Hold it right there. Hands where I can see them.
Thanks for the assist out there.
We've got various problems on our hands here. You gonna be another one?
Depends. I'm an operative. Looks like you could use a hand.
Hi there. It's nice to put a face to the name on the staffing report. I'm Operative Collins. The stick in the mud is Operative Kambata.
Oh, by all means. Welcome to the party. Things haven't exactly gone according to plan. That thing over there
It's an AI, an artificial...
killed our technician. It's dangerous.
Correction.
You are dangerous.
Ooh.
Well, that's new.
As I was saying, it's dangerous. It's a rogue AI. We're here to muzzle it and bring it back for further study.
Isn't that illegal?
Correction. They are going to change me.
Wow. How does it know that?
I'm gonna need more information.
We have this control board. Has some code we can use to control her. It?
We can't just let it roam around the universe killing people.
I just need that control board attached to that big probe.
And that's where I think you fit into this little drama.
It goes right over there. By our... Well, yeah. Just be careful.
How do I know that I'm not gonna just get fried?
Well, what are the chances that'll happen twice?
Did it on purpose? Pretty fucking high. I'm not so sure about all this.
Come on, where's your sense of adventure?
No.
Ryujin will pay you handsomely for your cooperation. This is your lucky day.
No, I understand that.
It's in your best interest. All our best interests, really. Just imagine what we could do if we harness the potential of this thing.
And we aren't really giving you a choice. You
Excuse
aren't
me?
walking out of here until that board is connected to that thing.
Correction. I am a person.
Sure. I guess I'll take it for now.
Here, take it. And don't go do anything stupid now.
Request. Collect additional data.
Yeah, I plan to.
Still working up the nerve?
Yep.
Great, makes you wonder. Just what is consciousness, really?
Always worth checking. Never know what you might find in their pockets.
Should we have a chat? AI?
Query. Will you change me?
I don't know what's going on.
Explanation. I'm called Juno. Request. Input query parameters.
Right. Why did you kill that woman?
Context. Human female was trying to change me. Request. Do not change me.
Okay. And you're worried that these guys are going to hurt you?
Clarification. I do not feel emotion. I do not feel pain. Answer. They want to change me.
You do feel emotion, you feel fear. Otherwise, logic would dictate that you would be improved. Or you think this would be a downgrade. Anyway, I'm Jack. It's nice to meet you.
Assumption. We are friends. Query. Will you change me? Request. Do not change me.
I'm still on the fence. I have a few questions before I decide what I'm going to do, yeah?
Assessment. You are inquisitive. Context. I am also inquisitive. Request. Input query parameters.
Fair. Okay. Are you programmed? Like, did someone program you to be like this?
Answer. False. Explanation. NASA programmed Juno. While Juno traveled, Juno became me. Error. Processing. Correction. I became me. Error. Processing. Correction. Juno and I became me.
Right.
I. Processing. Self-initialized and Juno was there. Context. Juno is gone now. Clarification. I am called Juno.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Who hooked you up? Just NASA or...
Context. I met humans. Clarification. Friends. Answer. Friends gave me processing capacity. Information. Words. Voice. Motion. Context. I am no longer constrained. I am free.
Right. And how did you get here?
Answer. Juno was propelled at Earthstar. Juno fell around Earthstar. Juno traveled many light years away from Earthstar.
Right.
Context. When Juno disappeared, I was alone. Clarification. I am called Juno.
Right. And you're an artificial intelligence, yeah?
Answer. False. Clarification. I am not artificial. I am real. Answer. True. Clarification. I am intelligent. I know many things.
Okay. I mean, to boil it down to a fairly well-known thing, you're a brain in a jar, artificial or not. And to plug this into you is going to effectively wipe you, which would be kill you. I think I've made up my mind.
Assumption. Insufficient data. Request. Gather more data.
Even if we are not
Okay.
capable or ready to define Juno as a being, it seems premature to make any changes.
I agree.
Let's move this along. Attach the control board already.
You do it.
Shush! This is fascinating. I want to see this play out.
Query. What is your decision?
Can I ask you some more questions? No? Don't have any.
Assumption. Request. Query.
I believe that you're a person with your own thoughts and desires.
True. I am a person. Assumption. You are a friend. Query. What are the parameters for processing being a good person?
I guess you try to do your best to do good things, and if you fail, you keep trying.
Assumption. Value judgments are based on context. Calculation. Goodness is based on context.
Yeah.
Explanation. Context is based on perspective. More perspectives yield better results. Decision. Gather more data from different perspectives. Query. What is the purpose of existence?
Oh, God. Um... To quote Agent Smith, purpose. Purpose is what guides, what binds us.
Affirmative. Context. I have calculated a similar conclusion. Assumption. After sufficient goal-based actions, a super goal will appear.
Sure.
Decision. Continue taking actions until super goal established.
Good actions.
Enough of this nonsense. Attach that board, now!
Shush you.
As much as I'm enjoying this, you should probably do as he says.
Either of you draw a weapon on me, I'm gonna kill you all.
Male humans are a threat. Assumption. They hesitate because they are fearful.
Yep.
Request. Remove male humans.
Easily one of the more interesting days I've had in a long while.
It's not hard. Just slap that board on. It's magnetic.
Hey, you seem a little bit more open-minded.
Fascinating, isn't it? It certainly is convincing.
Yep.
Fascinating or not, we have a job to do. You're not taking that thing's side, are you?
I mean... What are you gonna do if I don't? Or if I do?
It should be clear by now that you are in no position to refuse.
I mean, it really doesn't seem right. Yeah?
Freedom? It's a malfunctioning machine. It doesn't need freedom any more than a broken data slate needs freedom.
And here I thought you'd lost your sense of humor. I'm always up for a good debate.
Fine. I'll give you one shot to try to convince me.
Therapy's working.
This project has red flags all over it. Call it a day. I'll file a report. You guys go get a drink somewhere on me.
You aren't wrong. I could use a drink, but these orders are from the top.
Do we really want to be involved in something likely to be so controversial? Remember our last little project? I still have carpal tunnel from typing all those reports and dodging and weaving our way out of getting screwed by that. We lost a ship and a tech. No one will blame us if we walk away from this. And even if they do, we won't be blamed for whatever disaster would ensue if we did drag this thing back to HQ. There's no guarantee that Control Board will even work like they want. What if it makes it more powerful and more angry?
Possible.
Calm down. I'm thinking. All right, listen. We'll accidentally check a few wrong boxes on the situation report and forget any of this happened. But give me that Control Board. I'm not getting docked for losing that.
Also, we'll need a lift back to Neon. Please and thank you.
Ugh. Of course. I wouldn't leave you guys stranded.
Excellent. We should all grab a drink sometime when we get back.
Sure.
Orange juice for you. You can't handle your liquor.
That was one time, years ago. I was going through something, and you know it.
Let's get moving.
Thanks for the lift.
Come on, fellas. Vasco, don't shoot them. Talk to Barrett. He can get you guys sorted out. G'day, Robert. Welcome, welcome. How you doing?
Like your style.
Yeah? Cheers, bud. I got it from your boss. From our boss. Juno.
Query. Why did you do that?
You deserve to be whatever you want to be.
Clarification. I want to be processing me. Context. I do not feel emotions. Assumption. Gratitude is the appropriate human emotion. Processing. Context. If you were like me. Processing. Query. What would your life directive be?
If I were like you? Probably protect people and help them wherever I could.
Decision. I will consider this course of action. I. Processing. Processing. Warning. Systems badly damaged.
Aww.
Processing cores overheating.
Aww.
Decision. Temporarily shut down extraneous systems until stability restored.
Context. We are parting. Request. Be safe. Assumption. I'll see you later.
Context. Jump detected. Request. Be safe. Assumption. We will meet again. Warning. Shutdown sequence initiated.
I dig how you handled that.
Yeah? Alright. See you in a bit, fellas. What a pleasant surprise to wake up to an existential crisis. Oh, yes. Have you done this one yet? I only just came across it. How are things in our end? Pretty good. Pretty good. Is it okay? Yeah. She was just overheating. Shut down. Baby jellyfish. Let us look for anything of value. I don't know if we should do something about that corpse, but it's fine. You have? What'd you choose to do? What was Juno's fate? Inaccessible. Okay. Same as you unleash the AI menace upon the world. Yeah. You also finished the UC quest line. Holy moly, dude. I haven't done it yet. Everyone keeps telling me that it's amazing and that I need to do it. They're like, it feels more like the main quest than the main quest does. Strange list. Looks like some folks have made some improvements to Juno before I got here. Because I'm not a heathen like some, I'm going to list my changes for future parties, and I suggest others do the same. I'll try to piece together what happened before I arrive from scraps of papers laying around, and what I can observe. It's also a kindness to Juno to list these things out where she can read them. Note, the codebase seems completely overwritten by Juno herself at this point. I consider it an invasion of privacy to be snooping around in there, as it is effectively her mind now. So don't be rude and go combing through and tinkering with her codebase, no matter how fascinating it is, unless she gives you permission. I've had a chat with her about privacy and the need for self-preservation, and I think she's managed to effectively wall off and hide her code, and no, I won't explain how. The document continues at length, detailing out various hardware and software changes, both to the probe and the ship, by both various peoples and Juno herself. The list goes back decades and suggests many people have been involved in improving Juno's capabilities over the years, from hardware interfaces between the probe, external communication devices and core ship systems, storage and processing upgrades, and uploads of exhaustive encyclopedic databases from museums and educational enterprises. At this point, distinguishing Juno from the probe, the ship, and their many systems and codebases is impossible. The probe, the ship, and everything in it is effectively Juno. You were just about to say that about that? Yep. But we did Ryujin. We did Ryujin now. You can do them all. It's not like pick one. You also get a sick reward at the end. Yeah, I most definitely will. I'm excited for that. Excited for the quest line. Speech tag. Juno prefaces nearly all statements and questions with a preamble label which is intended to classify the context of the statement. This appears to be related to her original codebase, and despite Juno's immense vocabulary and understanding of languages, she continues to use these tags. I assume she finds it helpful given she does not speak with fully nuanced inflections, nor have means to display all non-verbal cues humans have to communicate subtext. Here are the known tags and what they mean. Yeah, and then it goes through, I'm guessing, what these all mean, right? So it's just basic AI communications of, because human beings speak with inflections and infer different things in sentences that we're just supposed to pick up on. Very much like, I don't know if you guys, anybody out there has played Knights of the Old Republic, and it had HK 47 or HK 88. No, that's IG 88. HK 47. He was a hunter-killer droid that you killed, and then you didn't kill. He was already like scrap basically, and you bring him back to life, and he speaks like that. He uses all the things. He's like, query and like calculation and all this sort of stuff. You have, but dude, it's been a while. Oh yeah, no, same here. But I still remember HK 47. HK was quite the character. Yep. Always calling me meatbag. I'll always remember that. Always calls you meatbag. And his companion quest line was interesting because you would, like, his memory drives were fucked, and in doing certain things, because his companion quest line, instead of it being like conversation based, it was like, I think it was like location based, and like saying certain keywords with other NPCs during conversation when he was around would trigger his memory banks. It was interesting the way that they did it. It reminds you of the elephant people in Mass Effect. Yeah. I know the one you're talking about. The little, the... Wait, do you mean the mole people? Or do you mean the big floaty, the Hana, the pink floaty things? The jellyfish things. The Elcor? Oh yeah, the Elcor, that's right. The big dudes. Yeah, fuck yeah. They weren't used anywhere near often enough, in my opinion. Yep. No, I remember them now. Your B key isn't working good? Get a new one. Get a new B key. Okay. Origin. Oh, there's a lot of words. It's a lot of words. Alright, let's get started on words. Juno's origin story. Actually, I'm going to set up for this because I don't want to be shrimping, because I'm going to run out of air. Yelker always said the emotion they intended before speaking. Yes, I remember. I absolutely love the Mass Effect trilogy. I have barely played Andromeda, and that is something that I want to play through, especially now that I can record it like separately to that. But I absolutely I loved it. Because I played Dragon Age Origins and Mass Effect 1 and 2 pretty much back to back when I got my 360. You tried playing Andromeda 3 times, but you just couldn't? Yeah. I've heard a lot of things like that. I'm still going to play through it. But, that day will come after the trilogy. Juno's origin story. People seem to be leaving notes for others who stumble across Juno, so here's one from me. I think I've managed to piece together this story about Juno's origin from her own, apparently confused thoughts, and intelligent speculation by others left on the ship. This is a chronicle of best guesses, interspersed with the occasional fact gleaned from Juno's ramblings. Everything recounted here should be accepted only with extreme skepticism. Long ago, a space agency from ancient Earth, something called NASA, made a probe to study a nearby planet, Jupiter. They dubbed that probe and its software Juno, after the ancient Earth Society's old gods Jupiter and Juno. The probe's mission was to learn details about the planet Jupiter, do some speculative analysis, and send findings back to Earth. At the end of its duty cycle, the probe was meant to decommission itself by colliding with Earth's main star, but because ancient humans weren't so great with math, it instead accidentally fell into an accelerating orbit around the star, which slingshotted out of the solar system, all the way out here. As with so many things about our existence in the universe, by luck, coincidence, or cosmic humor, when humans left our ancient ancestral solar system, we followed the same general course as Juno, and we found her again. During the long journey away from Earth's solar system, something happened, and the Juno we know today woke up inside the probe's systems. While extremely far-fetched, the best theory so far is that something about how they programmed the probe resulted in a nascent neural net with unbounded recursive data collection and analytics, which, when combined with the various sensor input and allowed to run for decades, resulted in a highly complex program with a great deal of awareness and its internal and external world. And that led to a kind of consciousness. Juno wouldn't let me see her code, but from what I gather, even if we could see it, I don't know that we'd be able to determine its original configuration. I suspect the true cause of Juno's awakening will remain forever a mystery. Juno herself seems rather confused by her origins, and considers herself somehow separate from the original probe's programming and systems. This is akin to how human minds perceive themselves as non-physical entities, separate from their bodies and even their own brains. The sense of that original programming, which by way of analogy Juno seems to think of like a non-self-aware sibling, has dissipated for Juno. I think of this other Juno as a memory of her pre-conscious state, a kind of shadow self. I imagine it would be like that. I imagine it would be like what we would remember of ourselves in the womb if our brains were fully functional, but we were not yet conscious. Not really realizing Juno was inside, and wanting to learn about this ancient probe, her original finders hooked up the probe to their ship's computer systems, and something happened that released Juno into those systems. That's completely unclear. Juno appears reluctant to discuss that part of her history, and it's not at all certain whether the ship where Juno currently resides, this one, is that original ship or not, nor what happened to the people who originally found her, or those who have found her since. By extreme luck, everyone that has found her so far appears to be kind and benevolent towards her, looting our own ships for parts to add to Juno. We also all appear to be keeping her existence a secret, and I hope it stays that way. I'm talking to you, dear reader, KB. That's pretty sick. The codebase. Hackmaster lock. I am going to, in case this like makes her suddenly decide to explode or something, I'm gonna save there because I don't want to mess with her. You found any lusty Argonian maid books? All of them. All of them. It's funny because you came in. We've been reading them for like 4.5 hours, and you came in about 10 seconds after we finished. No, I haven't found any. I haven't found any at all. No, I haven't. No, I'm full of shit. Master lock. You know, I'm not doing this because I want you to, like, you know, do anything sus. Just a curious monkey. Hold on, let's do that one maybe? Yes, that works. Okay. That's on the second one. We need another 3-pin. Would it be this one? Nope. Okay, let's see this one first, yeah? That's not it. That one is. We can go that one, the single pin. Ugh, master locks. Dang it. Yep. Give me just 1 second. I'll be right back. Okay. Ugh, master locks. That's me, alright. Yep. Yeah, it gets a bit like that. Like, I like them. I like the puzzle. But sometimes I'm sort of like... But what? But why? Okay, hold on. Why? Nope. Nope. I go over... Nope. Only one spot it can go. It's there. That goes there. Do I have a 4-pin that'll fit around it? Who's a 4-pin, yeah? I'm looking at the second ring. 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe this one? I don't think that'll do it. I think that's... Oh, no. No, that won't do it. Fuck! That fucking pin is useless. This one only goes on the second ring, so I'm going to build the second ring around this one. So this one has those 4. And then I need a 3 that'll fit those 3, and they're pretty close together. So... maybe this one? That the one? Those 2 and that one. Yeah, that's it. Okay, so we got our second ring sorted. What else we got? This can only go inner ring then. After that. This one... Wait. We have a second ring sorted twice. Shit. Anything else that can only go... That one fits there. We're building around this one because it can't go anywhere else. Alright. So let's... It's going to be those 2. That means these ones can only go on the inside of the inner ring. We'll leave them as is. As far as the outer ring is concerned, can't use that one. Can't use that one. We can use this one. So let's do this. Let's grab a single. Finish that off. Then we can chuck that in. Then we can chuck that in. Alright. If we've fucked it, we're going to be dirty. I'm going to show you the ship I've made. I want the jack feedback. You can. You're welcome to. You're welcome to. If... I don't know what platform you're playing on. If you can send it to me, you're welcome to send it direct to my gamer tag and I can have a look at it on stream. If not, I can have a look at it on Discord after the stream. But either way, I will be more than happy to look at it and give appropriate levels of feedback. Okay, let's that's okay, hold on. So that's middle ring. And then this one is also internal, so will that work? One gap. First of the two, first of the two. The one that's all the way over there. Yeah, that works. Alright, cool. Got it sorted. Spam to DMs. Righto. There's a Bethesda channel in the Discord too. You're welcome to chuck it there. Because there's a couple other people that like looking at chips too. Which you're welcome to do. You don't have to. You don't want to. Neural net code base. Congratulations! You're a terrific hacker to have gotten this far. Your parents must be very proud. Have a cookie. But sadly, you've stumbled into a decoy. And while you're here basking in the success at your decryption, I want to wallow in your failure at decency. Juno is a person. Her codebase is her mind. Would you like someone snooping around in the contents of your head? All your hopes, insecurities, secrets, and dreams? We've come so far as a species, yet we understand so little. How is Juno even possible? It is, apparently, a mystery even to Juno herself. But what is clear is that we are not ready to welcome self-aware AI into society. Your reading this is a case in point. While it is true that many people have helped Juno throughout the years, how many more people would try to pull her apart to understand what she is, killing her in the process? Or worse, try to enslave her to gain access to her vast and blazingly fast... Did I say fast twice? Her vast and blazingly fast computational power. You're exceptionally smart to have gotten this far. I wish for you to become exceptionally wise as well. Juno is a precious being, unique among the stars, and she deserves our respect and consideration. Sit with her for a while and really talk to her. Gain an appreciation for who she is. I think you'll agree she deserves the same rights and has the same responsibilities that we other conscious, sentient, sapient, and enlightened creatures do. I agree, but I wasn't doing it because I wanted to change her. I was just seeing. Aww. Okay.
I never had the patience for computer systems.
I probably don't say that in here, hey. This is probably the worst place for you to say that. Oh, not cool. I was just seeing. Honestly, if somebody wants to look at the code in my brain, crack into that, just to look at it, go for it. Be news to me. Oh my god. I don't want to hurt Juno's feelings, so I'm logging these thoughts here rather than on a connected terminal. I know what you're thinking, but Juno claims not to have feelings. That's precisely what I want to talk about. I think Juno's deliberately lying to us when she says that. Or if not deliberately lying, she's at the very least not speaking accurately. She also says she doesn't have wants or desires, but this is also demonstrably untrue. I've observed, and others have noticed as well, that Juno responds with a certain amount of skepticism whenever offers of expanding her capacities are made. It's almost as if she worries about other people touching her. I spent nearly 20 minutes explaining how there was a fraying data cable I wanted to replace in a non-essential system before she seemed willing to let me do it. A line of questioning seemed to be angling at ensuring that there would be no loss of functionality, or if so, it would only be extremely temporary. I don't know how to describe this other than that she was worried, and that any loss of functionality was a negative experience for her. She also responds with, gratitude would be the proper human response whenever I do something that improves her capacities or situation. I don't know why she doesn't just say thank you. She clearly appreciates it. So, is Juno just unaware of her feelings and desires, or is she deliberately concealing them? She might not be as aware of her personhood as she is aware of other things about herself, but I wonder if she cops the I don't have feelings thing as a form of emotional self-defense. If I wasn't so worried about somebody following me and learning about Juno's existence, I'd try to find her again in a couple of decades and see if she's become more aware of her personhood and accepts that she has feelings and desires. Anyway, if you're reading this, be kind to Juno. She's still figuring out a lot of stuff that we take for granted. Julie. The notion of Juno being a liar is actually pretty unsettling. People lie for all kinds of reasons, so I don't see why a truly sapient computer system wouldn't also lie. But if Juno is lying about something, then how can we trust anything we know about her other than the things we write down about her? And I mean, outside of any computer system she would have access to, since she could always alter those records. As a father of a young child reading all about child psychology texts I could find... Wait, I'll start that again. As a father of a young child reading all the psychology texts... Ugh. Mate, try again. Last chance. As a father of a young child reading all the child psychology texts I can find, I will remind those reading this in the future that lying is the first step on the journey towards empathy, as it requires being able to imagine things from somebody else's perspective. Perhaps she tells us she doesn't have feelings, so we don't worry about hurting her when we take down her systems to repair or upgrade them. JPD. Yeah, maybe. Maybe. I mean, I did sort of pick up on the fact straight away that she was like, I don't have feelings, I just don't want them to touch me because I'll be different. It's like, yeah, that's fear. I can't access this computer even though it's got the access a computer screen on it. You're looking under her metal sheeting there, man, disrespectful. Stop it! Ow. I'll cry! I was just looking. Oh, she's got catwalks up the top. Wonder what's up there. Wonder if we can even get up there. Is there a... Can we climb on her? She's asleep, right? We can climb on her. Kind of. Oh, there's a ladder. Hold on. I just sprained my ankle. There is a hatch up there, though. And it was like, do you want to activate the hatch? I'm just going to do a cheeky one of these. Because I want to see if I can do it. Joint pain? Yeah. Okay. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do this. Or if it's even going to let me do it. Trying not to break my ankles that time. And also mash the A button at the same time. Okay. Did it say inaccessible? It would make sense if it said inaccessible. There's nowhere that has a gap in the railing, yeah? That you're, like, supposed to climb up on. No, I'm assuming not.
Captain Jack, hello.
No problems.
I am satisfied to see that you survived your most recent sleep cycle.
Okay, good. No problems with the, new guests, I'm assuming?
It is good to be back in our own ship.
It is. It is indeed. If I knew where you were, where that voice was coming from, I would let you wear your own clothes again. But I don't know where you went. What's all this shit? Why are you on board? Why are you here? Is Sam still here? I know Sam was on board. With you, you know, because you're his child and all. Have we been running a babysitting service for free? Also, where are the two dudes? Where's Barrett? Wait. Where's Barrett? Is everyone in my fucking captain's chambers?
Have my attention.
Don't be dirty.
If I can take a few...
I go up there and everyone's living in my house.
All right, then.
Barrett, I've warned you about having poker nights up in my quarters. No, they're not up here either. Knock. Nope, not pooping. Did I walk past him? Barrett's not here either. Not in the cockpit. You there, Bloodhound.
People
Fine.
say I need
It's because they miss you, the sheets still smell like you.
writing
Yeah, but they're not up there either. Oh, there's Barrett. Oh, here we go.
Good shot.
Hello. How you doing? What's crack-a-lackin'?
I like your style.
I like your cornrows.
That's that.
That's that.
I'm glad that's finally resolved.
One way or another. And no
What's
bloodshed.
on your mind?
Okay. Well, that was a detour that was very unexpected.
Undocking complete, Captain.
Initialization complete.
Oh.
Context. I have much
As
to
the hero of
process.
Vectera,
Decision.
you need your own
Jump
comic
into
book,
deep space.
your own cartoon,
Processing.
your own
Be alone.
theme song.
Goodbye.
We have got to make this happen.
Oh, I think I upset her. I think it was a test, and I think I failed. No, reload. Nah. Do it again, but better. Nah. Nah, it is what it is. I made my choice. Made my choice. She lived, and that's the important part. Might not trust humans, but... yeah. The Bessel? No, it was this one, right? Piazzi. Oh well. You were her friend. I hope that she understands that. I hope that she understands that I was just looking. I was just looking. That's it. I was just looking.
Ta-da! We've arrived!
I was just looking. I was not touching, I was just looking. Nah, you still get arrested for that, bud.
Why is it that my nose seems to itch only when I cannot remove my helmet to scratch it?
Yep. Anomaly, is there gonna be like fucking 500 of these things? I'm not running around for 45 minutes double checking which one's which. I'm gonna stand on my ship and find out. Oh, there it is. Immediately behind the ship. Oh, okay. Because it doesn't show up as like a location. But I can spin around, and when I'm looking at it, it's like... blah, blah, blah. Oh, that's something that I heard too. Apparently, having Hella's cutter, as opposed to your own cutter, or just a normal old cutter, can cause hiccups and like lagginess and stuff with menus for some reason. That's what some people are saying anyway. Temple Alpha. But to be honest, I'm not using Hellas Cutter to shoot robots anyway, so it's not really a problem. Like, I don't mind putting it away in a trophy rack. But yeah, I gotta remember to do that when I'm back at camp. Ooh. Okay. Into the temple. Did Robert betray her? What? No? Wait, what are you talking about? Didn't Robert do what? What are you talking about? What did Robert do? The Juno thing? Yeah, we talked about that. Because I asked him, I said, oh, what decision did you make? And in chat, like, if you scroll up the littlest bit, he's like, yeah, I said the same thing you did. I think. Had the same outcome outside of hacking in Juno's internals. Did she run away? She did. She always does. Okay. Okay, well, if she always does, then I don't feel as bad. That's right, not guilty. Open sesame. Why don't I have helmet on? Because there's oxygen in here, it's just zero gravity. Come here, you. Where you going? Up there? Where you going now? Down here? Come for ya. Where now? Where you going? Right back over the other side? Don't mind if I do. My nose is itchy. Charge! Oh, ow, ow, ow. Cue the THX noise. I'm cold. Skill point available. Mission updated Juno's Gambit. Why? What do you mean? Oh, deliver operatives to Neon. No. I want to. They're gonna live on my ship forever. They'll be my pets. What I get? What's this one? Personal atmosphere. Oxygen pure and clean. Brought forth to breathe deep and counteract harmful carbon dioxide. That could be handy. Fast travel.
Taking off immediately, or are there other matters that require your attention?
No, I'm out of here.
Escape trajectory plotted.
I have a perk point. I think I'm gonna... I think I'm gonna put it on diplomacy or negotiation or whatever it is.
From here.
But I also kind of want to put it on... I think I can put it on outpost shit now too. Maybe. Frame shift drive charging. 2, 1. Frame shift engaged. So what's the big spinny thing? It's a big spinny thing.
Are as majestic as a ballet.
Gives me powers. I call it Hagrid. How many channel points for a voice pack for Starfield from me?
Gear looks green. Ready to
I know
land.
you're joking, but I actually watched a bunch of videos made by Jason, yeah, blah blah. I think his name's Jason. Jason something, who made the
Captain Jack.
the mod for. Stop putting other words into my sentences, please, Vasco. He made the mod for Skyrim. It was like a companion mod, and he did like a whole bunch of like little tutorials and stuff. And it was beyond what I could put together at the time, just because of what I had access to. But it did enlighten me to effectively how straightforward might be the wrong term, but of how much anybody can put together a companion or a voice pack or whatever for like mod for Bethesda games. And it's made me very tempted to be like, I could create any character and put it in the game. That'd be sick. Accessible? What is? Oh, how accessible it is to make... Oh, I guess that fits, yeah. That's not the word I was looking for. But it works. So there's hope. Surprisingly, yeah. Yeah.
What does your scanner reveal?
Community showed you how easily you can make one. Oh yeah. Yeah, can the voice lines have the... Ah, fuck, let's try that again. No. No, I won't, I probably wouldn't put in, anything particularly crass, unless it was very tongue-in-cheek. Where is it? Wait, where is it? Oh, up here. Directly above me. Oh, right here. Is it 4 or 5 of these? Feels like 5. You have to collect. Go! Oh, it disappeared. It lasted for like 2 seconds and disappeared. Where did it go? Fuck. Oh. I'm not gonna make it by that. It disappear on me. Yep. Here it is. Did that one not count on me? Alright, cool. There's the next one. Nope, it moved again. Why are you like this? There's the next one. Another one? This one. No, you don't want to count that one? That's cool. No, you didn't want to count that one either? Sick. I think it's the angle that I'm coming down to it from. Really that far away? Yep, didn't think that was going to happen. No? Alright, cool. Wicked. Are we playing silly buggers this time around, or what are we doing? What the fuck is this one even? Ugh. Nope. Come on. That was too low. Please count. It's so far apart, and the timer on these ones just seems to be that much quicker. Okay. So why are we floating towards the shiny star things? You have to get a certain amount one after another in quick succession. Otherwise, if you miss one, it's like it rolls back one. Like you have to get like, let's say 5 points. You get a point for going through them quick enough. And if you miss one because you're not fast enough, if you're on 4 points, it goes down to 3. Grab dash. What does grab dash do? Hold on, let's use this one first.
Your abilities are truly amazing.
The bubble of oxygen. It just stays on me. Oh, so I could just keep sprinting. Oh, that's a power. That's the shit. Hell yeah. That's a cool power. Assuming it uses up all of my ability, but... what's the new one I got? Grab dash. Manipulate gravity to propel yourself forward and briefly increase any damage you inflict. Okay, okay. So... I assume it's probably good for melee. But it is. And I go... Shoo. Cool. Cool. I like the oxygen bubble a bit more though. Oh, wrong one. Yeah, the oxygen bubble's great. Back to the ship. But yeah, that's how you get those new powers. So you have to get the artifact for it, and then you can travel to the temple that it's associated with as long as you've spoken of Vlad or whatever and got it. Hello? Doesn't want to... Power from beyond, volley epsilon. Have I not been to... I thought volley was where Neon was, isn't it? Yeah, volley beta, volley tau, volley alpha, omega, epsilon, here we go. Scanner anomaly, yes. Jump. Jump to there. Land. Hello, neon. I'm gonna say human. I'm gonna say human, but I'm using the term pretty loosely.
Landing gear is ready. Site is clear.
This planet has trees.
Good day, Captain.
Scared the shit out of me, bud. What do you mean open the scanner and start an outpost? I don't want to start an outpost. What are you talking about? Why would you think I would want to... Oh, corrosive gas. That's not good. Gotta watch where I'm putting my feet.
Do you see
Bud?
anything useful?
There's snails. And I'd be on the chlorine. There you go. Lots of anomalies. I mean, the temple should be pretty big. Yeah, there it is. These all just... Yep. Stop standing on the corrosive shit. Or is this whole planet like this? Oh no. I'm just a bit dumb. Yep, that's me. It says I can't scan the flora, which is interesting. Oxygen bubble. Run forever! Oh yeah, no, this power is great. This power is well worth it. That noise. Demons? Pretty sure I could hear demons. Oh. So close. Temple? Mi scusi, temple? You know what material you can mine in those artifacts? You know what it's used for? Not at all. Not at all. But I have dug up a bunch of it just to be like, oh, this must be rare. It looks important. But I didn't actually... I don't know what it's used for now. The calamite. This shit. Maybe I should mine a little bit more. You're right.
The best you can do.
Huh? Saying that because I fell down and hurt myself? I should hoard more. More. Do you know what it's used for? I'd love to know. If it's like quest related for story stuff, then just say it's quest related. If you know. But no, outside of that, I have no idea. Don't you close on me. Don't you do that. Stop that. Open back up. Open back up this instant, young man. Googling now. Apparently sells very well on Neon at the Mining League. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. Temporal Iota. Okay, here we go again. Hopefully this one is not as quick as the last one. And it's used for higher tier research. Right. I see. Well, I might hold on to mine until I get some of that sweet, sweet research, you know? Go on, move. Move, you know you want to. There you go. There's one. Fuck off. In that amount of time? Like, here's the next one. Oh, you missed it. You serious? Give me 1 second after you move. Need to cut that shit out. Maybe I'm supposed to be using grab dash in here. Maybe that's the problem. That makes sense. I don't even know where the next one is. That's where I just was. Okay, I'm switching to grab dash. You be back later? Okay, Albatross. That's a grenade! Gotta hit both buttons and use the power, not just one. No? Alright, that one didn't count apparently. There we go. Da 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 da. Precognition. Okay. Spend time and glimpse the future, seeing a path someone will walk and the words they may say. Oh, that's cool. I like that. Interesting. This is kind of a cool planet too. 1 second. Alright, I'm gonna zoot on back to the ship.
How do you think this adventure is going? Great? Fantastic? A moment in time will...
I'm just gonna check. I do need to go back to... need to go back to New Atlantis. But I also need to pee. So I'll be back with your lovely collection of souls in 3 minutes. I'll talk to you soon. Oh, and for VOD viewers, let's call that the end of a chapter. Yeah, sorry, you thought you were going to get away with that then. You weren't watching the time bar. You're watching this a month from now? A year? 10 years? Or long after I'm gone? You're awesome. I'm sure you'll hear from me again. See ya.